somewhere here we have our first pumpkin. Right there. It's on our mystery vine that came up from one of the jack-o'-lanterns that I left here last fall. So these are doing the best, but that's because they are on schedule. The rest of the pumpkin vines got started late. I will show you those in a minute. Well, this one's not too late. This is the jack-o'-lantern vine I bought. It's doing okay, no pumpkins yet, but it's got male flowers, and everything's fainting because it's very hot out. So don't worry, they're not dying. Yeah, this is Corvette, and over here we have Duchess, and that's my puppies yelling and screaming. There we go, Duchess, there and there, and it is so hot out today. It's going to be hot one more day, and then it's going to be cool for a week, and I'll get a lot of stuff done. This year I'm experimenting with, it's a straw, but it's got a sort of adhesive on it so it doesn't blow away every time there's a strong wind. The pumpkins seem to like it so far, at least jack-o'-lantern does. There's a sunflower that came up on its own, and I've got Melrose peppers going here. You want each plant. My goodness, I have loud girls. Can you hear me? There's some more Melrose peppers there, and this is giant Marconi. Giant Marconi. I ate one the other morning. Very tasty, not as sweet as Melrose. Very green peppery though. Extreme green pepper flavor. And this is German Queen. Got a few tomatoes. No Galahad tomatoes yet. Few flowers. Oh wait. No, not yet. Not yet. And we have got no cucumbers yet, but they're doing well. Goodness, it's loud here. You know, it was super quiet, and then I turned on the camera, and of course, girls, Lily. Wait. Anyway, we had our requisite end of June tomato, which of course I can't find now. There's always one that starts in late June and doesn't ripen until August. I think it's that right there. You can see it. And we have a few others on this vine too. So it's doing pretty well. I'm going to have to do something about Lily. I'll be right back. While I'm back here, I've finally gotten the pond somewhat under control after about... Wait a minute. I'm going to have to put the dogs in the house. Got some peace and quiet. These are the ponds that the neighbor and I put in about 5 years ago. I'm finally getting them under control after all these years. No more fish. They're not deep enough. But I have found some solar-powered water pump. This is a solar-powered water pump. You can barely see it working. And I'm going to replace that with a solar-powered air pump that I just found. And actually I already have one of those in this pond, but the problem here is that this pond requires a filter, and the filter won't stay stuck to the wall, so it's a problem. Yeah, I'll have to fix that later. I'm looking for some glue that will set up underwater. We did have a frog in here, but it split, so no more frog. Trying to get some cattails started over there. But finally, after all these years, the ponds are starting to look fairly decent. I had to put a fence around each to keep the poodles out because they were taking swims and drinking and having to have special shots because they were drinking and so forth and so on. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a short video today because it's so hot. But that's what's going on in the garden. See you next week. P.S. about the ponds. As to why one requires filtration and the other one doesn't. This one, the cattails are in actual separate areas. They're not sharing the same water as the main pond. So that's why this one requires a filter, which I just reattached to the wall here, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I'm going to have to go tomorrow and find some glue that will set up underwater. And this one, where you can barely see the water pump working, the cattails are right there in the pond. So cattail roots actually filter. They're one of the best filters around. So I figure the cattails will do the job, so I don't put an extra filter in here. And actually this pond is rather clear. You can see to the bottom, probably not on camera though. You can see the stones at the bottom. The other one is totally murky, so that filter's going to have to keep running all summer. So that's my PS about the ponds, and I'll talk to you next week.